Hi, and welcome along to AFTV Transfer Daily, the show that keeps you up to date with players that have been linked with a summer transfer move to Arsenal. Now, Alexis Sanchez returned to training yesterday, back at London Coney, put through his paces, done a lot of his training alone as he's just returned, and then apparently had a meeting with Arsene Wenger. And in that meeting, Arsene Wenger told him in no uncertain terms that, listen, you will not be sold to Manchester City and you will not be sold to Chelsea. Forget about asking me about those two teams. Apparently, they've left it open that if any team from abroad wants to sign Alexis, they'll think about that. But which teams are going to sign him? The two teams that were interested in him were PSG and Bayern Munich. Bayern Munich have already bought in James Rodriguez on loan, and they've also already said that they're not willing to match those sort of wages that Arsenal are willing to pay. And PSG are on the verge of signing Neymar. That looks like that might go through, or that's the deal that they're trying to get done at the moment, which is going to be a whopping deal. The release clause is £198 million, which means that basically all their money will be done. They won't be able to buy Alexis either, which then starts to leave him with hardly any options at all, apart from staying at Arsenal. And maybe he might sign a new contract, or maybe, as is likely, he might just say, right, I'm just going to see out the contract till the end of the year, see where Arsenal are at, either stay on for an improved contract or walk away for nothing. And that is the situation. But it looks like, if you're reading into it and looking into it, that he could be staying at the club. He could be staying at Arsenal. And there's even a lot of thought that he's in contention to play this weekend in the Community Shield against Chelsea. So that'd be really, really interesting. But Alexis is back, and it looks like he could be staying at Arsenal. Another player who could be staying at Arsenal is David Ospina. Now, it was thought that Ospina was definitely going to be moving out from the club. Ospina, he was linked with a lot of moves. The move that was most people thought would happen was linking in with a move to Fenerbahce. That didn't happen because Fenerbahce didn't want to cough up the money. But Ospina coming out yesterday and saying, listen, I want to fight for my place. I want to stay at Arsenal. I think that's good news. I think Ospina is an excellent number 2 goalkeeper. And he can get games. He may maybe not get the Premier League games, but again, he's more than competent to play all of the Europa League games, all of the League Cup games, all of the FA Cup games. And I think if he stays, it will be good. I just think he's probably the best number 2 in the Premier League. Never feel uncertain when he's in goal. He's a top goalkeeper. So David Ospina could be staying at Arsenal. Thomas Lemar, what's happening with that? I see that Perry Groves, ex-Arsenal player, came out yesterday and said that he thinks that the deal's going to get done. There's been rumours of Arsenal going back in with another offer. There's been 1, 2, 3 offers. This could be a 4th. But it's still a player that Arsenal want to get. Despite what Monaco is saying, it's not been written off yet. And Lemar wants to come to Arsenal now. I'd be sitting there if I was Lemar and thinking to myself, wow, if Neymar comes to PSG, what chance have Monaco got after we've lost all of our best players of, winning the league next season in France? However, Monaco are in the Champions League, and Lemar is still only 21, but this deal could still get done. Arsenal still interested. As I said, Perry Groves coming out yesterday, and he seems pretty sure that Arsenal will get this deal over the line. Now, Arsenal linked with a new player today. This guy plays for Cannes. He's only 19, goes by the name of Yann Kurama. Arsenal interested in him. He's an attacking midfielder. Said to be, his valuation said to be around about 5 million euros. Also interested in Inter Milan and AC Milan interested in. Inter apparently have already even put in a bid. I don't know a lot about this guy. I have to say, I don't know anything about him, to being 100% honest. It's a new name to me. If you know anything about him, put it in the comments below. We would love to hear what sort of a player he is. Thanks for watching the show today. Don't forget, please keep those sponsors coming in for my walk next week, where I'm going to be walking around all the Premier League grounds in London. Starting off next week, Wednesday, going to be walking from West Ham to Crystal Palace. On day 2, from Crystal Palace to Chelsea, then from Chelsea to Wembley, where Tottenham are going to be playing next season. And then final day to the home of football, walking from Wembley to the Emirates Stadium and getting there just in time to watch the game, Arsenal versus Leicester, and kick the season off in style. If you want to sponsor me, the link is below. We've already raised over £1,500 for Prostate Cancer UK. We want to smash that target. The target, we got 5,000. We want to smash that. All you people out there, you know, who, listen, if you've hardly got any money, just give what you can. The high rollers out there, come on, roll deep, man. Dedicate, put some money to this great cause. I was with the guys at Prostate Cancer UK yesterday, and they were saying that already the money that's been raised would be able to do a week's worth of research into sorting out, you know, trying to get a cure for this horrible disease. So please sponsor me if you can. Thanks for watching the show, and we'll be back tomorrow.